Good morning, beloveds. So, winter came. I know I said that yesterday, but there was frost this morning, so that was exciting. I got some frost pictures. And the cats are being weird, but, you know. It is what it is, right? All right. It is Monday, January 3rd. Our title is Today I Live. Our first quote is, "And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain." And that is from Revelations 21:4. From the Talmud, "Pray not that sinners may perish, but that the sin itself may disappear." And from the Upanishad, "By knowledge of God, all the bonds of ignorance, unhappiness, etc. are destroyed." The wisest man who ever lived told us that the knowledge of truth shall make us free. All books of spiritual wisdom have taught us that it is not the one who makes the mistake whom we should seek to destroy. It is the mistake itself that must be erased. Now this means that evil has no existence in itself. It has no history. No matter what the negations of yesterday may have been, the affirmations of today may rise triumphant and transcend over them. Thus, all the evils of our yesterdays disappear into their native nothingness. If we behold beauty instead of ugliness, then beauty will appear. If we persist in seeing the true rather than the false, then that which is true will appear. Where there is false, the untrue, and the evil, when knowledge of the truth... Okay, the sentence doesn't make sense. Hold on. Where is the false, the untrue, and the evil when the knowledge of truth has made us free? Its days are as though they have never been. Its cause is neutralized, hence it leaves no effect. Let us, then, cease weeping over the shortcomings and mistakes and evils of our yesterday, and steadfastly behold the face of the great and the divine reality. Let us resolve to walk in the light wherein there is no darkness. Definitely, I know that every negative condition of the past is cleared away from my consciousness. I no longer think about it, see it, or believe in it. Nor do I believe that it has any effect whatsoever in my experience. Yesterday is not, tomorrow is not, but today, bright with hope and filled with promise, is mine. Today I live. All right, so one of the things that I heard is about destroying the sin, not the sinner. And there is, I really don't like the hate the sin, not the sinner. I don't like it at all. And I will tell you why. Because frequently it is aimed at the LGBTQ community. And whatever they say, the people in that community still feel like they're being hated. So I'm like, no. I don't like that. Because it doesn't ring true. And maybe we need to go back and retranslate it, which is one of the reasons why I like the best, another way to say that is the best apology is changed behavior. Because it's the same thing. When we make a mistake, we are not a mistake. All right. When we make a mistake, then the best thing we can do is own up to our mistake and then change our behavior. And it takes all of the onus off the person. Now, let me be clear. I do not believe that the LGBT community, nothing about that community is sinful. All right. God made us the way we are. And that's one of the reasons why I don't like that phrase, because it's used as a weapon on that community. So when that's what it is. When we make mistakes, we're not mistakes. But we can forgive ourselves and move on. And the best way to move on is to change our behavior. and to allow that mistake to go back to the nothing that it was. I like that he says that no matter what happened yesterday, today's affirmations can rise triumphant above that. So so much of the Bible has been weaponized. So much of the Bible has been weaponized. And probably in other parts of the world, other sacred literature has been weaponized. So be very cautious about the way you use sacred literature and who you might be weaponizing it against. I'm not there for it. I'm not there for it. It should be leading us within to the divine, not being used to exclude people for whatever reason. So that's my soapbox and I'm sticking to it. But today I live. And that's one of the reasons why the quote from the Talmud, pray not that the sinners may perish, but that the sin itself may disappear. All right? Because it feeds into that hate, hate the sin, hate. No, no, hate the sin. Don't hate anything. Don't hate anything. If you make a mistake, which is a misuse of the law, then learn your lesson and move on. Don't pray that the sinner may perish. All right, and that's what hate does. That's exactly what hate does. So let go of the hate the sinner. Hate the sin, not the sinner, because it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It has been turned so and used so awfully. Revelations. I'm gonna leave you with Revelations. You can go and read that. God shall wipe away all the tears from their eyes. And then the Upanishads. By knowledge of God, all bonds of ignorance, unhappiness, etc. are destroyed. When we know who we are, we're free. And that's what Jesus says. The wisest man who ever lived told us that the knowledge of truth will make us free, shall make us free. All books. He's not talking about just the Bible. Ernest recognizes that everybody has a piece of the truth. So feel free to read other traditions, sacred literature. All books of spiritual wisdom. But if you have questions, go to their experts. Don't look on the internet. Or look on the internet to find an expert. All books of sacred wisdom have taught us that it is not the one who makes the mistake whom we should seek to destroy. It is the mistake itself which must be erased. Which is why I said, it's changed behavior. It's changed behavior. When we learn a new way to be, then we stop making the same old mistakes. It is the mistake. Okay. And he says the mistake itself must be erased. Now this means that evil has no existence in itself. It has no history. If we can that easily erase it, and it's not a power. Like I said, just a misuse. No matter what the negation of yesterday may have been, the affirmations of today may rise triumphant and transcendent over them. What we do today in affirmation will always be more powerful than the mistake we made yesterday. Changed behavior. Thus, all the evils of our yesterdays disappear into their native nothingness. All right, so here's the prescription. If we behold beauty instead of ugliness, then beauty will appear. What we seek, we will find. If we are looking for evil, we will find evil. If we are looking for ugliness, we will find ugliness. If we are looking for hate, we will find hate. So why not look for the beauty and find beauty? Why not look for the love and find love? Why not look for the compassion and find compassion? If we persist in seeing the true rather than the false, then that which is true will appear. Look for what you want, not what you're afraid of. Okay, here's the sentence that I was struggling with. Where is the false, the untrue, and the evil when the knowledge of truth has made us free? Nowhere, because it is a no thing. And it will go back to the nothing, no thing that it is. Its days are as though they have never been. Its cause is neutralized. Hence, it leaves no effect. All right? And that's, yeah. Which is why, again, I go back to saying you're sorry is nice, but changing your behavior is far more effective because you won't make the mistake again. I won't make the mistake again. And it can erase that from, like I said, I won't be able to make the mistake again if I change my behavior. Let us then cease weeping over the shortcomings and mistakes and evils of our yesterday, and steadfastly behold the face of the great and divine reality. Let us resolve to walk in the light wherein there is no darkness. Let's look for the love, look for the beauty, look for the light. Always, no matter what's going on around us. So, definitely, I know that every negative condition of the past is cleared away from my consciousness. I no longer think about it, see it, or believe in it. I have incorporated the lessons and let it go. Nor do I believe that it has any effect whatsoever on my experience. Yesterday is not, tomorrow is not, but today, bright with hope and filled with promise, is mine. Today I live. All right. So what are we going to do? We're going to look for the beauty. We're going to look for the good. We're going to look for the love. We're going to look for God. We're going to look for spirit. And we're going to recognize it all around us. And we are going to know who we are. All right. So the mission today is to steadfastly behold the face of the great and divine reality. Which means everywhere you look, God's looking back at you. When you look in the eyes of someone, that is God looking back at you. When you see the beauty around you, all the living things around you, that is God looking back at you. You are surrounded by. And when you turn within, that is God looking back at you. There is nowhere God is not. So, the title is Today I Live, and it is Monday. Today I Live is the first Monday of 2022. And it is. All right, beloveds. I am going to move into the process of my day. You got your mission. I am going to, as I always do, encourage you to do something loving for yourself, do something kind for yourself, do something compassionate for yourself, whatever that looks like. Be it a big thing, be it a small thing. I mean, it's Monday. Take 3 deep breaths and get on with it. And if you're traveling today, be safe. And as always, I do encourage you to do that loving, kind, compassionate thing for yourself. I encourage it as a spiritual practice. And I encourage you to practice on yourself, because if you can do it for yourself, you can do it for anybody. And you also create a bank, so that when people come to you in their trauma and in their pain, and in their mistakes, then you can look for the beauty. You can see through the pain and see the child of God standing in front of you. All right, beloveds, especially including yourself, if it's you looking in the mirror going, oh my God. All right. I'm going to encourage you to engage your mind and your body. It was a nice brisk walk. A good portion of it I could see my breath, because when I started out, it was literally freezing. So the app said it was 32 degrees, but it feels like of 27. Hence the layers. So engage your mind and your body. Go get that face full of sun, because it did feel good. What little flesh was showing to get the sun, but because I didn't want frostbite. Yeah, like that's possible here. Well, I'm sure it is, but And drink plenty of water. With our heat running all the time, hydration is super important, especially for our skin. Whatever else you do, open the windows of your soul. Allow the breath of heaven to remind you, you do live in heaven, right here, right now. It is all around you, all the time. Take care of yourself. The holidays are over, and we are starting into a new year, and let's make it a good one. Let's make it a kind one. Let's make it a compassionate one. Let's make it a year of seeing the true, seeing the God, seeing the Spirit all around us, all the time. So, have a great day, an amazing day, a wondrous day, a wonderful day, a restful day, a productive day, an amazing day, an enchanting day, a magical day, a brisk day, a comfortable day, a good day. And if that is too much pressure, simply have a day, because you're enough just as you are. All right, beloveds. I think the book study in Knoxville starts up today. And yesterday I knew what the book was, and today I don't. So if you're interested in that, email info@creativelife.org. We've got 3 book studies going on right now, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So feel free to check any and all of them out. All right? Reverend David should be on Facebook Live around 5 p.m. with you. I will be back with you at 9 a.m. And the service is up on YouTube or on Facebook. And it's back to the basics, and we could all use a refresher. So check it out, because we are all over the social medias. I'm the Running Rev Ryan on 3 of them, and we are Creative Life Spiritual Center or Creative Life Spark, depending on. So on the 2 newer ones with Spark. So if you need us, that's where we are. All right, beloveds. Take care of yourself. Know that you are loved, and I will see you next time.